talk about a few different Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Latisha. So she ended up posting on her social media account that she is finishing up her paralegal class and her bachelor's first, and then she plans to go to law school. She says, "I want to fight for other felons, people facing injustice in civil suits. You have no chance of winning if you don't fight back. A pretty felon chick." And Colleen shared this. This is where I originally saw this. And she said, "I guess this is just in time for your criminal trial in January. Girl, stop lying to yourself. You truly are sick in the head and ain't no fixing this at this point." I guess she decided to pivot after she kind of ruined her reputation with her tax business after allegedly ripping multiple people off. And I don't know, if I don't trust her doing my taxes, I don't think I would trust Latisha to represent me in court. She's giving like that guy that she gave that money to on the show. That's kind of what she reminds me of with her trying to go this route. I feel like she's just doing this to learn how to better defend herself in the future with everything that she has done. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys hire Latisha to fight your fight in court and be your lawyer or paralegal? Let me know in the comments below. In my last video on Latisha, I gave an update on the court case. So Colleen is trying to go after Latisha in the courts for the $11,000 that Latisha allegedly stole from her. And Latisha ended up countering and claiming that Colleen has done all this damage to her reputation, made her lose business clients and all kinds of stuff. And I thought she was going after her for like $350,000 worth of damages, but it's looking like it's almost 3/4 of $250,000 that Latisha is trying to receive in damages. And since she's doing this, the court that they're originally handling it in, they couldn't handle it anymore because once it goes over a certain amount, it has to get moved to district court. So this past Thursday on November 14th, they had a court hearing, and the judge was trying to see if Latisha hired a lawyer so they can move it to district court. And Colleen shared that the case is getting moved to district court. So it does sound like Latisha has hired herself a lawyer. Colleen posted, "When you have someone exactly where you want, district court, here we come." And I looked it up, and I guess the district court is like the federal court that handles criminal and civil cases. And I don't know, I would be intimidated if I was Latisha. I just have a hard time believing that Latisha is going to have any luck with this case like she thinks she is. Because first of all, for defamation, the cases are incredibly costly. Only 10% of defamation cases typically win because they cost so much money in discovery to prove the defamation. Then you have to prove that the defamation has malice and has affected your business. You can't just say, "Oh, it's affected my business, I'm not making as much money." You have to prove actual receipts connected to that prove that Colleen directly affected your money. Like a customer changed their mind about services saying, "Oh, this is from Colleen." But then you also have to prove that what Colleen's saying has malice. And if Colleen was not given her services that she paid for and she's speaking out about it, that's not really malice. That's just her speaking her truth. Then with malice, you have to 100% prove without a doubt that this person who is speaking out, saying negative things, knew 100% without a doubt that what they were saying was incorrect. So if they had any reason to believe, like if, say Colleen didn't get ripped off by Latisha, say she just came out and said, you know, she's a scammer because I have seen all her court cases and everything that she has out here and other people speaking out. So in that case, Latisha couldn't go after the argument of malice because with Latisha's reputation and what's out there, Colleen has enough reason to believe that Latisha isn't the most trustworthy person. And there's plenty of evidence out there to back up what Colleen has been saying. And if Latisha felt like Colleen was just making up that she didn't provide her with the services, then Latisha would have to prove that she provided Colleen with the services and that Colleen was just pulling stuff out of her butt. But Latisha has even came out on multiple different platforms doing interviews where she admitted that she did not give Colleen her services. And she kind of just digged herself a deeper hole by doing these interviews, commenting on things like this, because this is all stuff that can be subpoenaed or be admissible in court that can help build Colleen's case that this was not done with malice. Then Troy posted, "My wife and I will be filming in a few weeks, and we genuinely want to promote entrepreneurship with those of you who want to collaborate in some sort of way. Any way we can help our family, friends, and fans, showing our love and support to you all as well. We love those who love us, and we love you even more if you hate us. So any kind of merch you have and want to see promoted on national TV, sweatsuits, hats, t-shirts, books, paintings, anything positive, we want to see our people win too. We're not gatekeepers, so get with us." Okay, so I have a few thoughts about this. If this is like where he has talked to the producers already, they have given him permission to wear other people's stuff, then that's cool. But I feel like he should kind of say, okay, if you possibly want to see your stuff on TV, because I've known other people who have done this same exact thing in the past, like did brand deals where people would send them their clothing with their logo to wear on TV. And then once they were on TV, the producers just ended up blurring out the logo. So then the companies end up getting upset because they felt like they just sent merchandise for nothing. And I know a lot of television networks have this rule that unless like this company's paying for advertising, then they have to blur out logos. And even a lot of shows will tell people, okay, during your confessionals or during your filming, please do not wear logos if you can, because then they don't want to have to worry about blurring this out. But I mean, if they said he can do this and they gave him the green light and they're gonna not blur things out, then I definitely think this is a cool opportunity for people. I just wouldn't be taking no money in exchange to wear anybody's stuff until you know for sure that they're not going to blur it out. And then Zeruiah shared this post and she said, "We'll be filming in a few weeks, y'all." And you know, this season is about to wrap up, so it matches up with the time that they typically film. Like usually once they wrap up filming a season, that's when they'll start filming with the cast members they're bringing back. But then Troy posted on his Facebook, he posted this last night right before like the fights, and he said, "I'm telling y'all now, y'all don't want to miss the next live. Somebody got something they want to tell the viewers. This about to be epic. Go tell According to Amber to get her screen recorder ready. Somebody gonna tag her butt anyways. I got y'all. See y'all later. Roll y'all weed, pour y'all liquor, and listen to this ish." So, you know, I commented and I was like, okay, what time? Because y'all need to do this before the fights. Because once the fights come on, I am not looking away. I'm going to be in my zone and nobody's going to take me out of it. And he ended up rescheduling the live for today, which is Saturday, but this video might not be up till like later Sunday. And he said that they're supposed to talk about this Saturday. So I'm going to be trying to keep an eye out for this live so I don't miss it and so I can screen record it and then we can react to this on my channel and figure out what this tea is. What do you guys think that he's talking about? I don't know. I have a couple guesses. Like, at first I'm like, okay, maybe they're obviously just saying, hey, we're returning. We're going to come back for next season of Life After Lockup. But they've already confirmed that on their social media platforms. And I was watching Kiki and Kibitz the other day, and she claims, all credit to her, but she claims that she heard that they're supposed to be starting like a new spin-off. So 90 Day Fiance is owned by Sharp Entertainment, which also owns Love After Lockup. And 90 Day Fiancé is about to start doing like this singles house where they send like previous cast members to singles house. You know, they leave them all there for like a month and see what happens. You know, they provide a bunch of liquor, a bunch of drama, and it's guaranteed to be an exciting show. Well, I guess the producers of Love After Lockup, according to Kiki and Kibitz, is going to be doing something like that with Love After Lockup. With 90 Day Fiancé, it's supposed to be just a singles house, at least that I've heard of. But with Love After Lockup, it was just described as a former cast member house. So I'm wondering if this is what Troy and Zeruiah are all excited about, and if the producers are sending them to the Love After Lockup house. Honestly, that would make sense. I feel like that would be interesting. If they send them though, I think Mama Karen needs to come too. If they put Mama Karen in a Love After Lockup house with a bunch of cast members, that would be hilarious. But let me know what you guys think would be the perfect lineup of cast members. But that is my only guess of what he's talking about, unless him and Zeruiah are pregnant and gonna have a baby. Either they're gonna be doing that spinoff or they're having a baby. That's my two guesses on what this big announcement is. And Cameron, him and Eris are due to have this baby like any day now. He posted his baby registry. They received a lot of support from friends. And then Cameron posted that being a rapper is wild. I remember I reached out to a deceased singer's estate to clear a sample and they agreed, but they wanted 60% publishing and didn't want any curse words in the song I made, which I already made the song. It already accumulated over 4 million views and a generous amount of streams on various platforms. So he said, look, you know, I was never able to really produce my biggest, most viral hit, and this is all because of the restrictions that they placed on me. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below.